entirely too stressed about this stream. Welcome back. We're getting ready to go into 91-100. I have 2 save files at 91, both ready to go. I've spent a while now studying up on... I feel very prepared for it, but also, like, the more prepared I am, the more nervous I feel that, oh, okay, it's easy. Because, like, there's still so many things that you can mess up. Like, so many things. But at the same time, like, I did the same thing for 81 to 90. I went, okay, like, I'm gonna be super ready. I'm gonna be super ready. And I went and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty easy. I had to, like, I'm like, use pomanders like crazy. Like, there's stuff just coming out of the woodwork. I have so many resources, which I guess it turns out that is kind of just how this one works compared to all 3 of the other deep dungeons. That it's just the last 2 sets, which are usually what you save everything for and need everything to get through. It's like there's nothing really terrible in here. There's stuff that'll catch you by surprise if you don't know what it does or if you're not paying attention, but basically I get 3 attempts, because I've got 1 save that doesn't have a raising, and I have another save that does. One thing that I found out that I didn't know, and like, until whenever it was, last night or this morning, the Candelabra Pomander creates a candelabra on the next floor that is guaranteed to be a transformation. It's not even... I had thought it was just a random one, and it's like, no, it's not even, it's guaranteed to be good, it's guaranteed to be one of the great ones, the fireball or the mud, or fire godmother or the mud ball. So I can very easily go, hey, I've got 2 candelabras on the save file I'm going in with, so go use those on 95 and 96, so that there's a candelabra on 96 and 97, so that I get the effect on 97 and 98. And so those 2 are, you know, I say guaranteed wipes, but there's still things that could go wrong. There could be a no knockback floor, so enemies survive the mud ball. But time is the thing that's not going to be an issue. Even if I were low on pomanders, it doesn't seem like it's any more difficult to get through these floors than it was the last couple of floors. There hasn't been any time that I've said, like, I think I'm not going to have enough time for to fight the boss. Let's use food before going in and just go for it. On this save first. I'll immediately use a haste and a strength. So these guys are proximity aggro, and they do a line AoE, and that's it. But then they explode when killed. And the explosion can be blocked by a wall. Oh, the exit is in this room. Excellent. Watch out for the line. So I just have to... I was just about to say, I just need to watch out for patrols. For this cast again. The patrols, I think, are, like, they should be safe to fight 2 at a time, but I really have no need whatsoever to try to save time. And I keep telling myself that. This has Whinge, which is a small circle AoE. I don't think it does anything else. So yeah, with the exit right there, I'm not thinking that I really need to go explore a whole lot. We're just gonna unlock the exit and leave. Whoops. I don't know why I tried to shirk just now. Certainly quite a few patrols. Oh, big hug. That's the other thing they do. It's just damage. Small amount of damage. What's over there? There's also, oh, okay, there's a votive candelabra. I'm gonna light that. Just making sure that I use my burst as soon as it's available. Exit not open yet. More patrols. It's really, like, normally somewhere in the last 20 there would be patrols that are an absolute nightmare. Like, things that you are either too strong to reasonably fight without some kind of advantage. Or that, you know, are in some way terrifying to have one of them jump onto you while you're in the middle of fighting something else. It's like, these are... I really could be pulling these 2 at a time in order to get faster kills. It's kind of a mistake to not be doing that. Alright, this is... Whoops. This is sound. We got a positive effect. We are out. I can just barely dodge this patrol. Yeah. Alright, so positive effect is the faster cooldowns. I'm just using a flight because I need to use up flights. Because like I said, there's 2 floors that I'm not going to be fighting, and 2 that I'm going to use a bark bomb on. Also using a bark bomb on this one. Alright, so knockback disabled, and that's not really going to matter. Serenity. No, it's really not going to matter. This guy has the frontal beam and explodes when killed, don't forget. Explodey. Oh, is he... Wasn't I walking? I thought he was sound aggro. Creeping Ivy is a cone. Oh. I am gonna... Ooh. Kind of didn't realize you could go down the stairs there. Exit not open. That was 4 kills. Strength is wearing off in a minute. Get away. I also have to be quick to invuln if I realize that I've messed up. Just hit that invuln. Don't think about saving it. Alright, do we want to quickly just... Oh! Alright, watch out for the line. And he's going to explode, so get away. See, I kind of want to... yeah, I mean, I will. I'll fight another guy so that I can open another chest. The thing that's in there could be... It could be good. It could be another strength. It was another strength. Alright, 2 floors down. And I can't say that I'm not worried about the 99 boss. I, again, studied it extensively, but... again, just requires you to make one mistake, and then it's... Alright, save file gone. Wait, let's alter now. Also, I should have been using my last intuition. And affluence. There's so many things to use. Ooh, alright, this is nasty. Get rid of it. We got mimics over there. And that is the exit room, so we found the exit already. I think I'm gonna safety, because I'll have to walk in to pick up... Oh, no, I won't. Never mind. The warg. I forget what he does. Let's... I got so many bark bombs. Let's use one up. Because I'll probably find another silver. And use the fortune. Guy uses honeyed left, honeyed right, or honeyed front. Is there another patrol? Not sure. I will pull the guys out of here. Okay, this is the triple guy who does a circular AoE instead. Yeah. Sure, pull you. I should have checked for patrol first. Be careful. Don't be uncareful. I safetied so I can go walk and touch this. And also grab this. Fortune again. Alright, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Alright, let's put a strength and a steel on. I should have steels on. Affluence. Oh, I didn't actually use the affluence. There we go. Actually, don't really care if I get pox, because I can cure it. Yep, so that's gonna pox me. That's fine. Get out of Death Trap. Check for patrols after this. Exit is open. No patrols that way. Intuition. This might use Death Trap first, be careful. It did. No need to interrupt Malice. Steal. Alright, so get rid of that. Let's alter the next floor. As well as... No, that's fine. And I already used the other thing. Okay. Let's throw this on just because. Also throw this on. Alright, so the plan was what? What did I say? 5 and 6? So 6 and 7, so 7 and 8. So yeah, 5 and 6 I'll use the candelabras. No debuffs. Got mimics, that's alright. 4 mimics, and it's the exit room once again. And there's another fortune. For a moment, I was like, did I eat food? I did. Death Trap. Keep watching for patrols. There's a patrol. Nah, I don't need to pull it. Malice or Death Trap? Malice. Now Death Trap. All of that studying of what the enemies on these floors do, and all I'm fighting are mimics. Interrupt soon. Is he coming this way now? Still no, but I feel like maybe pulling him anyway. Nah. Nah. Alteration. Another alteration. Ow! Nope. I tried to pull him. Didn't work. Death Trap or Malice? It's Malice. Now it's Death Trap. Oh, well, these guys are alright. Just need to line of sight this. And then they do a circle, which I walk out of. Troll is coming back. Can I stun them? I can. Troll. Honeyed right, I'll stand to his left. Even though I think the front should be safe through honeyed right and honeyed left, but why take chances? Honeyed right, I'll stand on his left. Not quite out yet. Let's look over here. I can't remember if I don't think I safetied. I have enough to safety or, what do you call it? Polio. Safety or sight every floor from here on out. Oh, explosion. Not out yet. Really taking my time here. There's plenty of things that I'm just not going to risk doing wrong. And we're out. Next floor we're going to flight and alter. Oh, I should put my haste back on. And so this is 95. This is where I'm using a candelabra. Corrigans. Oh, sight. Steel. A maze route. I'll use that next floor. Oops. That's witching, just to be safe. Got plenty of witchings. Oh, but it's a damage down floor. Do I use a second witching? I suppose I do. Just in case. Actually, I could have just used the... Because I have an extra now, right? I'm only fighting through one more floor? Yeah. I could have and should have just used... In fact, I still should, right? Maze route. I'll use... yeah. That's front. Alright, now anything I can avoid, I should. Another devotion. I could have started using them even earlier. Alright, flighting the next floor too. Another incense. Pretty sure this guy's thing is a cone with a breath. He might have another thing that I don't remember. He died extremely. This guy, is he serious? I'm gonna wait. I'll just wait. He's like, no, no, no. Nobody's making it through this exit on my watch. Alright, so there will now be a candelabra on this floor. I'm using a pomander too. That exploded. Yeah, I guess we maze route. Oh, what was in here? Altar. So the exit's already open, but I need to make sure I touch the candelabra. Ooh, shit. Unholy Darkness is AoE around him. Karma's frontal cone, a quick one. Okay. Like, that was the whole point of having you with me, is that you would make it so I didn't have to remember any mechanics. No more patrols, let's go. Oh, wait. Hit the candelabra. Shit. It's no big deal, but... Transform! Transmogulate! And so I have Mud Ball for the next floor. Whoops. I'm glad nothing's gone wrong so far. mudball everything, but remember that heads still explode. Also, make sure to use candelabra before leaving. Oh! Didn't notice I stepped on a trap. Not a treasure room. Alright, there's the candle. Oops. I will safety after I take this off. Oh, is there somebody? No, okay. It's just him. It's almost all enemies. Okay. Unveil. Great. Alright, so nothing on the floor to worry about. I really don't have to go and open all of these. And in fact, see? That's why I shouldn't have. They did both get hit by the refresh, so... There's no reason for me to... Because then I could get stuck with a respawn now. Something could respawn and I have to fight it. What was I thinking would be in there that I would need? I'll open the bronze chest, though. Sure, I go to the candelabra, touch that. That'll give me something for the next floor. Got a Serenity still. It's Firebomb. Alright, this is 98. See, that was a bad thing. A bad thing could have happened, and it did. But it's okay. Also have to remember this guy will explode, so I should get away. Slow and steady. That's the exit, and as soon as it's open, I'm just going. There's no point in farming anything else. But it's not open. It's right there. Alright, boss time. This will be my first time doing this boss, but I did watch a couple of videos on how to do it. Just me. Steel. And strength. And haste. And bark balm. And purification. Just a weak buff cap. Over here and keep moving. I'm gonna switch. To dark? Oh. I need dark in order to hit him? Or her. Her. Pounds of Sin. I'll walk out of this. Run. I should switch to him. Aim this at in between the windows, but move out of the way. Watch the direction that this next thing opens in. Side to side. These ones are side to side, so safe spot is at the front. Front left. First the dark. And the light. Hoi! Into the safe spot. In the middle and don't move. Side to side. Safe spot at the front. And switch to hitting her. Safe spot at the front left. Remember to move, remember to move, remember to move. Move. We're doing good, halfway. Put light on and switch to hitting. Whoops, switch to hitting him. Over here and keep moving. Ball fire's hitting first. Woo! Am I hitting the right one? Yes. Drain ether her first, so black. I did not realize that was going off. I almost lost just there. Terrifying. Still hitting him. Remember to move, remember to move, remember to move, move. Oh, man. We got some downtime here. This is vertical. Vertical, so safe spot is right. Bottom right. Step on black. Step on white. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. Keep hitting him, so I have to be on white. This is middle and don't move. This is vertical. So right. Back right. Yeah, back right. Please die. Okay. Man, so nerve-wracking. Although it would have been so much harder if my resources were strained. Like if you, without the bark blaze, if I had to fight him for twice as long. Alright, so I have not gotten to see this yet. Ooh. There's no music. But I got the Solo Traveler achievement. Timing? Hey, Serp. Thank you. I don't know, is this a good... Yeah, I like that. You came in right as the fanfare started playing. So this was on, I had 2 save files prepared. This was on one of them. So I might as well go do the second one, too. A new record. It's too bad that you missed it then. But still. I guess before turning in the quest, should I just... Well, let's open my stuff. Open it, I say. Nothing. Yeah, it's weird that the last 20 floors seem to be like nowhere near the difficulty of any of the other 3 deep dungeons. If you get to 81, you've basically cleared, as long as you know what the enemies do, and as long as you... I don't really know if you even need any pomanders. Like, you can really go through with not much, and like I had 20 minutes left on the clock as a tank. That's silly compared to other deep dungeons. I guess why not do this quest first? A branch in there. Oh, and you get 8 of each. Wait, is 8 of each all you need? It is. So just beating the thing? Oh, no wonder these aren't selling for anything then. I'm like, that's curious that they're so cheap. Like, I wonder if, you know, like if I should buy a bunch up while they're all 1,000 or whatever they're at, because, like, people are gonna want them. But no, you get you get all the ones that you need for a single maxed out run just from beating floor 100. So, right, if you beat the quantum fight, then you need another 40, sure. But there really is nobody who's like, I'm willing to pay a premium because I want the quantum fight right now. It's like, well, you have to beat Deep Dungeon first, and then once you do, you have your 40. So it isn't until people start farming the fight that there's even a possibility of somebody saying, I need to buy a bunch of these. I must say, Slimwood. Is that because I'm specifically a Wildwood Ellison? I wonder. You've been wandering holy halls like a woman possessed. Be that your pleasure, I won't prevent you from making a heaven of hell. Just know that I take no responsibility should you die upon the land you love so well. Okay. Legally, I can still come haunt you if I die, even though you said that. At the end of the road you met, what? Oh, monstrous, oh, strange, I hardly know which to fear more, the true terror slain or the slayer true. the furry snake. Yeah, what did he say when we first met? He said something ear-related, I think. You must be madder than your mad bloom to have flown so far and wreaked as much havoc besides. All in the day's work for Heatan style. With blood-flecked laurels must we crown your mortal brow. Now, what changes upon my church may we observe? Meet us at Damrowan Field. I will fetch the king. Swifter than arrow from Renda Ray's bow. I go, look how I go. But you're still standing there. Why am I not going, you ask? I'll get around to it. To the church at Damrowan Field, your saplingness with haste. I don't have any haste left over. I used the last one. Bomb. I forgot, this is technically where the entrance is, but the NPC is over there, probably so that people doing the quest don't have to stand in the middle of all the people queuing for the thing. The Fey wards have vanished. All rites have been read to do right by the dead? Really? That's interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out that this is somehow related to the 13th? It was called, what? Eminent Grief and Consumed Eater? Each has passed on, and grief no longer writes their epitaph. Did the Did the Archbishop intend for us to bury that final fiend with him, or was it all mere coincidence? The truth behind these happenings has flown. Nonetheless, you have my eternal gratitude for your deeds here, my dearest, bravest sapling. On behalf of all Ilmeg, I thank you. You're welcome. Can I have the thing? I get a thing, don't I? But what was that monster anyway? What's dark and light and dread all over? To say nothing of that inner room, did pilgrims of Eld conclude their journey there? Remarkable phenomena, to be sure. Oh, I pay no attention to, like, thinking that the enemies that are there are related to, like, the plot of the dungeon. I don't think that's been the case in any of... Have they? I mean, you fight, like, a giant tombstone in EO, but, I mean, there's chimeras and stuff, too. There's chimeras and minotaurs. I don't know. Plus, the last one was Allagan. You can put anything in Allag, and it counts. There is one who may know of the fiend, a pilgrim who heralds from a land rich in darkness, who journeyed alongside our warriors of light. Ah, so here they are. She carried a burden so great that I should not be surprised had she left more than footsteps in her wake. You might seek answers from her, if there are any to be found. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, the frog guy. You get to ask him a bunch of questions. As for the room, I can share but little. Activating the portal while ether dissipated from the fallen creature must have conjured a glimpse of its memories. A sweet dream of a faraway fantasy that leaves mortals reeling, no different than any phase mischief. The portal is still open. I thought it would fall dormant once the funeral was over. Even should lesser eaters remain within, there is little chance of them bursting forth without a greater force to compel them. But to prevent any foolish fae from straying into trouble, I shall reinstate the wards myself. Well, my sapling, how did you find this adventure? I did it all by myself. I learned a thing or two by watching YouTube and Twitch. I can hardly wait to brag about your exploits, and I know one friend who will be particularly keen to listen. Shame that he's less pretty without the crystals. Now to renew the wards. Everyone keep your distance. Everyone get behind a wall and line of sight it. The meta reference they pulled with Eminent Grief. I don't think so. Do I? Beyond this road's end another begins. So forget not our pact, my adorable sapling. I am ever your beautiful branch. Beom. From one to the other, bond unbroken and true. You've saved the Kingdom of Rainbows like a right proper hero, very good, etc. I would bid you adieu, my service to the king complete, but the course of fealty never did run smooth. No, I am to watch over things here, in case you desire another pilgrimage. Flirt with your own fatality all you like, but best to tread carefully, Congita Cruce. Now beshrew my manners and my pride, if you were e'er to claim that I'd lied, so know that if you die along your way, we'll steal your soul for ours and make you fey. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Congratulations. Illumined invocations for 4 yes. Speaking with achievement and a I wasn't sure if there was a like the achievement doesn't give you amount. Furthermore, we already know this. Yoshi P told us well in advance. Illumined invocations. And who? They just told me. Oh, Swede. So you can exchange them for luminous oil. But more importantly, these... You need to do 8 runs? Oh. Alright, so you need to do 8 runs in order to get the title. It's 4 for the other deep dungeons. So for some reason back in the day, Square made a separate, easier version of FF4, and for some other reason, Zeromus looked very different there. This weird version then got turned into a super boss in a later FF5 re-release, now called Zeromus EG, presumably based on EG Moldal. Huh. Yeah, I did not know that. I knew that the US release of 4 is easier than the Japanese. I'm pretty sure I knew that. And that's... Oh, I was gonna say that's him, but without the Aura Sin Eater, but nope. There's a somebody in there. Yeah, he's got, well, there's little elf ears instead of horns, but yeah. Huh. That's funky. Alright, so let's dive back in. Less nervously this time. On this save file. And hopefully don't die. I have 1 Bark Balm on here, 2 of those, 3 of those. Yeah, this should work out just fine. Wasn't even watching for that guy. Alright, try and suss out which direction the exit is. Oh. Yeah, I had 2 save files that are both at that were both parked at 91. I also have, I still have a Palace of the Dead save file sitting at 191, because I did the same thing there, got 2 of them up to 190, and then went in on one of them and beat it, so I just left the other one there. Maybe I'll jump in there too. And very likely lose. It's not like I remember how to do Palace of the Dead. Alright, hide over here. It looked like I took a tiny bit of damage there, like I wasn't at full health anymore. That's weird. I have no explanation for that. Although I guess I could have saved this for the challenge log next week, right? Because there's a challenge log to beat 3 specific floors every week, is that right? Not that I'm necessarily going to do absolutely everything I possibly can in here. Kinda content to get the relevant achievements and then call it quits. Here is the exit. Kind of bring him down here so I can go into the room to dodge his explosion. Even though I knew that was happening, it still made me flinch. And his other thing is just a frontal cone. Oh wait, the exit is open. I keep forgetting you have to wait for them to actually explode in order to get credit for the kill. Purification, doesn't matter. Alright, flight and alter. Make it real easy. I should use up my haste too. I have enough, yeah, let's use a sight too. Alright, so we want to head in this direction. These guys are sound, right? They were indeed. Head straight to here to clear it out of anything unpleasant. Oh, there's a landmine in there. That gives me an idea. But it's a bad idea because I don't need to save time. Alright, cool. Thank you. Totally could pull some things in here. Use a witching. Or even without a witching. Nah, with a witching. But it's already flighted. and stench hits in front. Gold dust is a big circle to walk out of. Oh! Almost. I do want to save 2 strengths and 2 steals and 2 bark bombs for the boss because I have a raising on. So if I do die and have to refight it, unlike the other save where it was like I only need 1 of each because it's only 1 attempt. And we're out. '94, '95, '96 are the ones where I'm using candelabras. We'll flight this. So I can wipe 93, 94. No. I'm getting that slightly. No. Oh, jeez. Should I Serenity? I mean... No, why don't I know. Why don't I just incense this? I've got all those nasties in there. Oh, but if, as I did that, I'm like, oh, wow, almost got myself killed from the explodey guy. Oh. Let's put a strength on, because I am potentially fighting several mimics on this floor. Also realized I don't have 2 bark boys. 3 seconds. Interrupt. Walk out. Wait. Now, one of the things that I would have been used to, if this were Heaven on High, is, hey, don't pop a Magicite until you've gone around and opened as many gold chests as you can, because they might be mimics, and you want them to explode. There's the thing I needed. And here's another. A maze route. But no. I did safety. And there is an intuition on this floor. I'm being super laid back. I'm like, I really am asking to get killed for my carelessness. Serenity. There's that, very nice. There's the exit, very nice. Fortune came back. Which reminds me, use an affluence for next floor. Use an altar for next floor. And on the next floor, I use the candelabra pomander. Oops. Dodge the exit like it was going to kill me. Strength. Cool. And so if I see the exit early, I might just maze route and leave. Oh, can't use incenses. Oh well. Ready to interrupt. Ready to step out of death trap. Think this guy's sound? If I just stand still, I'm fine. I had to look. I thought that might have been a landmine, but it's not. It looks a little similar. Exit not open yet. I know there's patrols. Alright, we're safe from the patrols. Still need more. I realize now I should have saved the last site for next floor where I need to go hit a candelabra. And now here comes the tank patrol. Still not out. Need front, go behind. It's a very long cast. In front, go behind. My strength is about to wear off. Ow. Witching. Witching just in case. I could have done that without the witching. Because I think there's almost all of these mobs are stunnable, too. We're not out. This is a huge floor. Was there any other? No. What's up? I really could very safely just landmine this guy without even using my invuln. Nothing here is really threatening, I think. He does Dark Spike sometimes, which does hit kind of hard. Right, there it was. Maybe. Alright, so... Affluence... Sight so I can find it, and I'll use a poison fruit. Oh wait, it's in the room with me. It's right here. Once again, I don't think I need to open any chests now. Yeah, let's just go. Let's... Devotion for the next floor. For some reason, it's hard to like calculate it out which floors you're supposed to do what on with the candelabra weirdness. I could have at least gone around and checked for silvers. Ooh. And they all blew up. And I lived happily ever after, which is the important part. I will still go around to every room, basically. Just so... I don't know. Oh, there's still the exploding heads. Good way. I guess just to be aware of where patrols are. Did not kill that guy. Man, there were a lot of people here. Oh my god, the floor keeps going. Right, so the plan is going to be, after everything's cleared, go back to the start, hit the candelabra, use the devotion. That's everybody. Hit the candelabra, use devotion, go to the next floor. Don't really need to use a safety, I don't think. I can get around. It's not that far. And even if I do step on a luring, I've got a witching at least. Still not ideal though. Oh, I didn't pick up the... I'm gonna pop the safety so I can go get the, even though it's safe to walk into the middle of the floor, because I walked there already. Alright, so I got 2 more floors to go through, and they both will have candelabra powers. Make sure I use candelabra powers. Make sure I use this. Make sure I use this. For some reason. Okay. These guys take 3 hits because they are immune to knockback. It's very nice of them to say, like, hey, the Mud Ball, like, unlike Rage Pomander, Mud Ball still deals a ton of damage, even if there's no knockback. So I have to kill everyone because I need to find the candelabra. It's another one of the guaranteed nice ones. It was all the way over here. Alright. Serenity. Great. I didn't get everyone. I avoided him just fine. I didn't... No. How did I not go in there? That's so strange. I went just far enough to reveal it on the map, and then didn't go in. So I didn't kill any of the enemies, but... Oh man, imagine if it had been a treasure room or something. Alright, so as with the previous file, as soon as I find the exit and it's open, I just walk in. I found the exit. Explodey boys. With the Explodey boys done and dusted, we are ready to go to floor 99. This time around I have a raising in case I get killed. But let's not. First is going to be sword and fire. That's middle and don't move. Continue not moving. Alright, we're good. Switch to hitting him. Spine lash to be pointed between the windows. Room to move. So this is sideways. So front is safe. Top right. Her, so go to dark. And light. There they go. Alright, ball of fire is happening first. We're staying out of the middle. Alright, that was sideways. Front is safe again. Top left. Remember to move. Remember to move. Let's hit her for a little bit. Middle and don't move. Safe to move again. Drain ether first, light. Then dark. Go back to hitting him. This is the safe spot. Down to 34%. Remember to move, remember to move, remember to move, remember to move. Move. It's like the #1 thing that I expect to forget. To go like line it up and then pay attention to something else. Side to side. So it's front again, right? Top left. Go dark. Light. They're exploding. Always ready to use hollowed ground if it turns out that I stood in the wrong safe spot. Alright, switch to dark, finish her off. Switch to light, finish him off. Finish off. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so the side to side, never mind, they're dead. Alright, so let's take a look at this arena then. Because they were like, oh, is that the place where they went for their or no, maybe they were talking about the actual floor 100. And it looks like that's about a 6-ish minute fight. 6 to 7 minutes with everything rolling. Duty complete. Again. Okay, now that I'm actually looking out the window, yeah, I guess this is supposed to be that the guy they're like, oh, maybe you caught a glimpse of his memories, and this is supposed to be the void, I think, with the floating islands and the gloom. Sit down here? No. Not a real chair. There we go. Maybe that can be the new desktop background. Alright, we're out. Is this a higher score than the other one? It was. I don't know if I'll be in the top... What does it keep track of? The top 25 per class per server? Sounds about right. Alright, yeah, maybe just for a laugh. Just to show how much easier this is than Palace of the Dead. We'd go try and do the same thing with my Palace of the Dead file, which is also on the final set of floors. I was in there as a warrior, as I recall. And where are my sustaining potions? One moment. I'm trying to remember what the state of because this would have been the second save file that I had. Would it have had? I definitely, no matter what, used a raising for the 180 boss, and possibly on floor 92. So I might only have one raising, or I might somehow have two. Sell that. My allowances are getting too high. I got both of the I had the crafting 5,000 leaves a while back. Oops, where is it? I had the crafting one a while back, and I just got the Gatherer one like a week ago. And now I have to do the Battlecraft ones, where you actually do have to sit there and do Battlecraft leaves in order to use them up before they cap. Is there anything else that I need? Would I have changed anything on my bar? I guess not. Do I want max like in case I use a potion, do I want the max potions instead? Maybe. 30% more than... What will my health total be in there? I'm just going to assume Ultra Potion. Alright, actually, bathroom break first, and then I'll be right back. Alright. I think the plan... If I'm remembering correctly, the plan is you go in and on the first couple floors you use up all of your resolutions, if you can. That sounds about right. Also, there are going to be there weren't any wall traps throughout Pilgrim's Traverse. There are 3... Well, I'm pretty sure once I get to those rooms I'll remember them. But... the expectation here is that I will be dying. I'm not actually going to clear. I do have one raising, and there it is. So, do I have an idea of where the exit is? It doesn't look like it's that way. So we'll probably... It's right there. Alright, so I'll start in this room and start killing things with resolution. Reso... I don't remember if the dogs... The dogs are not, which means I might have just died just now. Oh. Yeah, wow, look at how hard that guy hits. Alright, undo that and immediately... So I managed 2 kills. I should also be... That's why I have the sustaining potions, because things hit so much harder in here. We're still nowhere near done, so, I think these are supposed to be one of the easiest things to kill, or the traps. Again, keep the potions running, don't forget. It's ludicrous how much more damage I'm taking in here. The mummies should also be okay to fight. It's just, it's unfortunate that I didn't realize the dogs are not undead. And thus, if you hit them with resolution, it does not deal any damage. I also have no strengths on this save file. I should also be building up more gauge, I think, so that I can spend all of it inside of intuition, or not intuition. Other thing. No. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh well. Worth a shot. Almost ended the run by not stepping out of a cone. Oh right, I can't move him once he's there. That's bad. Well, actually, he just died. Whee! So actually not that bad. And they can be stunned, too. How about that? So hopefully... Yes, that opened the exit. Hopefully on the next floor we manage... Let's just use this right away. Hopefully next floor we use the resolution to do something. Tons of dogs over there, not great. But that is a dead end. Sure. Oh, alright, here comes a patrol. And there's a patrol. Alright, so I... Ooh! Forgot they could do that. Remember difficult deep dungeons? Oh, I can't do it up the stairs? Okay, you can, but, please just get closer. Thank you for not getting hit, dog. Appreciate it. $20 more seconds. I can kill this guy. We're clearing today for sure. Oh. Ah, there's a patrol. That's a problem. And the setup to be able to just try this is actually like 12 to 13 hours. Unless you're a crazy speedrunner, which some people are. Exit could be, I don't know, anywhere. Oh! Oh, those are sound. Also something I forgot. And there's a patrol coming again. Great. Wait, I can't... Didn't it before? Perhaps not. The only saving grace here is that there is no floor 99 boss. Or floor 199 boss. So you don't need to save anything special for floor 99, and after you beat it, you just leave. Or, you know, you have the same thing. The final floor is just a path that you walk down. We're still not out. Is this... We'll find out. Is this the room that can have a wall trap? I guess not. Actually, I think it is. alteration. Won't that be nice? Doesn't everybody want to fight some mimics on floor 192 of Palace? So there's the exit, but it's not open. Keep a very close eye out for patrols. I guess this is also not as stressful when I'm not like me clearing this or dying is the difference between me getting the achievement or me investing another 12 hours into setting up another save. This is actually more chill than I thought it would be, although I'm still really sure that I'm not clearing it. Alright, well, I'll pull you. Oh, I only have one rage. Yeah, we're done. We're donezo. You're supposed to try and come in here with, like, 2 or 3 rages. Because the idea would be, even if the floors that you fight through take a little while, you're going to have a couple of floors that you beat as fast as you possibly can. So probably my only hope here is to, like, magically find 2 or 3 more rages. Which could happen. Deep dungeons are a bit RNG. But no, in all likelihood, this is just impossible. Well, I say impossible, and yet there are probably no Pomander clears, on Warrior at least, where someone just, yeah, I'm just not opening any chests, and I will somehow still beat this. Which, good for them. They are unreasonably awesome. I cannot duplicate such a feat. Affluence. Sure. And altar. See if I care. Just got to get through these first couple of floors so I can get to the hard floors where even more things that just obliterate you exist. I do have 3 Serenities, though. That's a saving grace. Alright. That guy is going to cast on me. Right? Or is it the other guy that does that? It's that guy. He was just taking his time. In a way, it's already crazy RNG that I haven't gotten any debuffs. Like, that in and of itself is a Christmas miracle. Like, you had to really be efficient in... Oh, we're done. Pop the steel, quick. I'm pretty sure this guy deals a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure that was his only job. And yet, this seems doable. Use potion. Yeah, this is barely scary at all. All right. Now. Now we're in for a good time. Oh! Guess what? I don't have that on the key that I do on Paladin. Alright, actually with steel, this is going fine. And I've got some pox cures to spare. I think this was flighted and altered, so... Just waiting for this other guy to notice me. There we go. Now I can walk up here. Well played. Well played, Yoshi P of the past. Well played, Yoshi P of 2015 or whenever this came out. I didn't actually use the, the anti-pox, so I won't even bother interrupting this guy. So I should probably, yeah, I should be on the move while I fight this guy, right? Is that the deal? No, now we're done for. I could... Oh, that's lust. I have 3 rages? I did not... Okay. I'm gonna rage then. I forgot to use a potion first. That's the #1 rule. You're supposed to use a potion before you rage. This guy's gonna aggro me first, so hit him. Oh, this was a treasure room, so I should have been raging anyway. Also, I'm poxed. Didn't cure the pox. I certainly die. I shouldn't fight standing there. Let's get him a little further back. Let's get my pox off. Now that I realize I thought that I had 1 rage. I actually do have 3. This is a fine save file. That was a misuse of it just now, but it was necessary. So this is an unfortunate waste of time, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I now realize how important it is that I need to continue opening chests. Not the way that I just did it. Also, 3 sites, 3 safeties. Everything from here on out. I'm good. I can hit every floor. So this was a terrible first 3 floors, but I'm suddenly invigorated by the fact that I have 3 rages, that I just was looking in the wrong place. So that means I should come back here and open this chest. A safety. Oh well. Care enough about that. Because you can double dip these rages too. If you... And I found a strength. This, like, the fact that I did have to use the rage just now, I feel like that may be doomed the run, but it's fun to think. A witching? Cool. That's another treasure room. And the exit is on it. Alright. Let's... My steel is running out. We're going to remember this time. We're going to... Well, safety. We'll steal... No! So many of these are undead! I can just, except for the eyeball. Is the eye... I really wish I knew if the eyeball was undead. I don't think it is. I'm gonna hide from him. And then I'm going to try clearing out most or all of that room with my last resolution. And then I'll die. I'll steal first. They're not stunnable. I forgot that trick. Now we're done for. Rotten. I had so many hopes and dreams. Oh, level 5 death is just a cone that you avoid? Okay. He didn't see me. The exit is still not open. Oh! I didn't get out of the way. Alright, there's my one raising. Hey, how about that? Now, take this immediately and see if I can kill things on the next floor. This is scuffed. This is... Oh, man. They just love giving me treasure rooms. Still 22 seconds of... Wow. Those guys really hurt. Everyone really hurts. Nope. Did my best. Farewell, doomed save file. I didn't really have a reason to beat Palace of the Dead again anyway. Oh, aren't there... There's no achievement for getting 4 accessories, like there is with the other things, but don't they have... They have accessories. And I have 1 glass pumpkin? Yes. So they have the accessories, or some furniture, or... Oh, that's, you can trade 2 of 1, or two to get the other one. All right, well, anyway, that was how to beat Pilgrim's Traverse and how not to beat Palace of the Dead. I hope everybody enjoyed that. What's today? Friday? I haven't decided on which days of the week I want to stream and whether it's going to be like 2 days a week or 3. Let's say next Thursday I'll probably stream. Probably start time 6 o'clock or maybe 7, because I get home from work at 5. And it might be better to stream earlier rather than later. Who knows? Yeah, I'll aim for starting at 6 p.m. Eastern next Thursday, and I will just take a break until then and upload YouTube videos of the stuff I was just doing. But thank you if you enjoyed the stream at all. Like I said, I won't be doing any more Final Fantasy XIV in the foreseeable future, but I'll be streaming other things, other puzzle games, RPGs, visual novels, Deltarune's on the list, Silk Song, Animal Well, Blueprints, definitely, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Void Stranger, and a bunch of others. And then from there, whatever other games start to come up, we'll play those too. But that's it for tonight, so thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye.